When is your birthday? My birthday is on October the 6th. Make sure that you write that down so you remember. I'm turning 19, which is scary because I want to stay a kid forever, but hey, growing up's fun too, right? Unless you have an African mum, then you don't actually feel like you're growing up. You just feel like you're smarter, but you still get treated like a child. Oh, the joys of having a really strict mum, but it'll work out for the best because then I won't be like on drugs or anything anytime soon. What? You have beautiful teeth. Do you whiten your teeth? Thank you very much. I don't whiten my teeth, so thank you for that. I actually drink a lot of coffee, so I'm surprised my teeth aren't like super yellow or anything like that, but I think it's because I brush my teeth religiously, I floss, I mouthwash, I look after my mouth. About how many calories do you eat now to maintain your weight? I know you don't count calories anymore, but if you could try to come with an estimation, that would be great. I eat anywhere from 1,600 calories to over 2,000 calories now. And I know this because I started counting calories again for recent goals that I have. Because I recently started taking protein shakes and really just trying to really crack down on my goals, my personal goals. I want to become a lot more toned, I suppose. So I have new goals and stuff like that, so I started counting calories again. So at first I didn't really try and change my diet. I just wanted to see where I was at, and I was counting my calories, and I was eating way more than I thought, and I was completely fine, like maintaining it. I wasn't gaining weight or anything like that, so that was pretty cool. But now I've reduced them again to like a more humble 1,500 calories, if I had to say, but it's not like I stick to that. I really don't. I might go over that, I might go under that. I just eat according to what my body wants me to do now. But if you are losing weight, I do recommend that you try and eat consistently, like a good amount. Do you eat sadza? Yes, I do eat sadza like once in a while. I'm not a huge fan of sadza actually. I don't like sadza because I don't like beef stew. And usually my mom makes sadza with beef stew, but I don't mind it when she makes sadza with like chicken or something, it's fine. But I don't eat sadza too much just because it's very carb heavy and yeah. But it is pretty natural, it is pretty good for you. It's just maize meal really at the end of the day, and water, some veggies and meat. I just recommend that you have it with like white meat, like chicken and lots of veggies, and try and make your sadza portion as small as possible. How's your personal training course going? It's going great. I've passed a lot of my assessments so far, which I'm super excited about, and in the next 2 months I should be qualified. And that is crazy to me because it means I actually could physically train someone or some of you guys. Oh my goodness. Do you have a boyfriend? Okay, because I know you guys are going to always ask me this question. As of this video, no, I do not have a boyfriend, and I'm single and all that fun stuff. But I don't know, you know why people don't really talk about it? I think you just want to keep some things private about your life. But then the way I see it is there's nothing to really keep private. If I'm single, I can just be like, no, I don't have a boyfriend. But if I were to get a boyfriend, I'd probably try and keep it kind of private because I don't know. I don't know if I'm the type of person that'd do like a boyfriend tag or something like that. You guys would probably hate me if I had a boyfriend and I never did the boyfriend tag. You'd probably cry and be like, Scola, why are you hiding this from us? I promise I'm not trying to keep secrets from you. What are your favourite TV shows and why? My all-time favourite TV show is Skins. I just don't know, I've always loved Skins. Like, Skins is a good show. My Mad Fat Diary is like one of my newest favourite. I like Geordie Shore, Made in Chelsea. That show First Dates on Channel 4 and also Gogglebox. Oh my god. Okay, I have a couple favourite shows. Being Mary Jane. Oh my gosh. It's weird, I don't watch many shows, like I don't really follow a lot of shows, but I do have a couple. Did people act different to you after losing weight? Yes, people did treat me differently. I think people wanted to sort of get closer to me and sort of be more friendly towards me because of it, which was a really lovely thing, but it just felt a little bit fake sometimes, just because it's like, you knew me all along and you could have been nice to me then, and you only choose to be nice to me now that I've achieved something with my life. But I mean, I wasn't really like that. I was like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. Thank you for like your kindness and, you know, being nice to me and stuff like that. But also, guys treated me so differently. That was probably the biggest change, and it was such a shock to me because I had no idea how to react. Like, imagine from being like completely invisible to guys, or being just best friends with the guys. Like, a lot of my best friends were guys and I was really close to them, and like it was just like we were just like friends and stuff like that, and I was sort of always like the bro type girl. But then when I lost weight, it was like, damn, like people started treating me differently. Even my friends started making, like my guy friends started making slightly inappropriate comments, like not anything bad, but they just make like certain comments which are nice. It was a nice change, but it was also like, I think our relationship might have changed a little bit because of how I look a little bit, which sounds really bad, but yeah. And yeah, I just started getting messages from guys on Facebook like, damn, and I'm like, I've been to school with you this whole time and you've never spoken to me. And a really funny thing, this one time this guy messaged me on Facebook and he was like, wow, you look amazing. And I was like, okay, thanks. And he was like, do you still go to our school? And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, apparently I like didn't exist so much in his life before that he thought I'd like moved schools. To be fair, I didn't have any classes with him. I never saw him anyway, so we didn't really know each other, but it was that deep that I went from being invisible to like invisible, like I'd moved schools, to suddenly where was I type situation. It was funny. Will you marry me? Let's see. Oh, well, your account is on private. How am I meant to accept your proposal if I can't see any of your selfies? Sorry. No. Do you like Caribbean music? Yes, I absolutely love dancehall. I listen to like Egyptian and Vibes Cartel, or is it? Yeah, I think that's how you pronounce their names. But I like them. And also, I like the classic Murder, She Wrote. Like that one. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Yeah, I love that one because it was in the movie Save the Last Dance. I don't know if you guys have watched it. If you haven't, I don't know where you've been. It's a classic. It was like early 2000s movie, but I love that movie, and it's in that movie, the song, so I loved it. How did you tone your body? I toned my body by, first of all, I started doing the 30-day shred. That was it. You guys know I always talk about the 30-day shred. I have a video on it about it on my channel, and the 30-day shred was what introduced me to strength training. Before that, I was just running. I was just cardio girl, really. I did do a couple of ab moves here and there, maybe a couple of stuff like Pilates, like Pilates, which was pretty intense, but it's very different to like sort of explosive sort of strength training, kind of like the type you'd find in 30-day shred. That's when I started toning my body and I started going, whoa, my body can look like this? What is this? And that's where it sort of sprung from that. So I started doing stuff like more strength training. I found Body Rock TV and Scola as well, and like explosive muscle training, which I love that burn so much, and that's how I started to tone my body. I honestly don't know how long it's taken. Toning your body is an ongoing process. It takes a long time. It doesn't happen overnight, and you can't see results like you can with weight loss. Weight loss is like, you can see the results. Toning, you're like, am I getting more toned? Am I not? The results are like, you have to wait months before you realize, whoa, I've changed my body and sculpted it. But it's so worth it, I promise you. Did your skin change when you started eating healthier? definitely my skin got a lot brighter and just full of life and stuff like that. A lot of people think that like my skin got lighter, and everyone's always like, Scola, how did you get your skin lighter? And I'm always like, whoa, I'm not about that life. I'm not trying to lighten my skin or anything like that. It's just due to diet and stuff like that. Brightened my skin, and just maybe it made it look lighter, I don't know, but my skin just looks a lot brighter. If you see my before and afters, I always look a lot lighter in my after than my before. In my opinion, it's more of like a brightness, full of life thing, because I think if you're like if you're like Caucasian, if you're white, usually you look quite dull if you're unhealthy and stuff like that, or even if you're just ill or something like that, you look quite dull and your skin looks pale and just lifeless kind of thing. But like if you start to eat healthier and you start to just, you start to glow and just look healthier, I suppose it's more commonly associated with like white skin. You can see it much clearer, like how someone's skin can change, but people don't really realize that happens to black skin as well. Like it can get brighter. And that's what happened to my skin. I am planning on doing a how I brightened my skin video. If you want to see that, make sure you like thumbs up and comment below, so I know you want to see that, because I currently have all of the products I used to do so I can finally film it, because all along I've wanted to film it, but then I never had all of the products at once I was using throughout that time, and I was trying to make my skin healthier. Do you have a crush in college at the moment? If yes, tell us a bit about him. You're amazing, by the way. Thank you very much. I don't have a crush on anybody in my college at the moment. I really don't. But I do have a crush on somebody outside of my college. But you didn't ask for that. You didn't ask that. You only asked to know about somebody in my college that I have a crush on. So I really can't tell you about. You guys probably hate me so much sometimes, like, Scola, why do you never say anything? I swear, I will in the next Q&A. Yeah, the next question is, how did you get clear skin? My skin, I have to be honest, is due to genetics. Thanks, mom and dad. My skin is just naturally quite clear because my mom and dad don't have any acne or any spots or anything. Throughout their teens, they both said that they had super smooth skin, and I was like, right, yay. Bonus for us. So yeah, I have quite clear skin. I do get the odd spots and stuff like that, and yeah, and sometimes I get rashes because I have allergies and stuff like that, but the majority of the time my skin isn't too bad, and I've learned to be really, really thankful for it, because I know a lot of my friends have like acne and it really bothers them, and I try and be sensitive to that fact and not complain about my skin or not put it down, because I know what it would feel like if it wasn't. Like, it's sort of like that thing when people say, oh my gosh, I'm fat, in front of a fat person. Like when I was overweight and my friend would say, oh my gosh, I'm so fat, I'd get really pissed off, because I was like, really, you're gonna say that when you're like 2 sizes smaller, like 5 sizes smaller than me, and I'm sitting here like overweight, like out of breath all the time. But I've learned that the whole I'm fat thing is more of how you feel rather than how you look, which is why fat isn't like the right word to use. But anywho, that's not what the question is about. What are your future plans? Okay, this is going to be the last question because I'm running out of memory. My future plans are up in the air, and I have no idea where my life is going at the moment. I'm kind of scared about it, but I'll tell you more about that later on in the next couple months and explain that in more detail, hopefully, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. But a couple of things have changed and it's not as I planned. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Stay luscious, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Do you recommend diet pills? Nope. Disgusting, stupid, don't work. They're the most vile things ever created by the weight loss industry.